Alright everybody, we are back with another tutorial. This one's going to be a lot shorter. Not a whole lot of changes, more of just a little addition to give it a little flavor for when you accept or complete a quest, more of a visual thing. Really, what we'll do is in the flexible combat system, when you get a quest or receive a quest, you get quest accepted that pops up in the middle of the screen. What we're going to do is add the name of the quest to that with a color variation for accepted and completed. The color variation part is totally up to you if you want to do it. I'm just adding it in case somebody wanted to see how you can do that. I know there was people in the Discord asking how to change pop-up text color. So this is a way to do that. So let me get started to show how it's done, and then we will do it together. So let me hit play, and I'm going to run over to this box here and get quest accepted apple. Collect one apple. Run over here and pick up apple. Quest completed apple. We can also, I'll show you how to change the fade time of that in case you want that to show up longer on your UI. But with that done, let's jump into getting it done in your own project. Let me open up this one, and what I'm going to do for now is save this whole thing and close all other tabs. So where we need to go is in our flexible combat system folder. We need to come down here to widgets and questing. Never mind, I lied. We need to come here and search for title. Pop-up title, that's the one that we want. We'll open that up, and what we're going to do is select this, and we're going to wrap with a vertical box. Alright, and then we're going to come over here and we're going to grab a text block. We're going to drop it in here and drop it into the vertical box. Align it to center and center. Set the font to the flexible combat system font, or if you have your own font, that would work just as well. And we can set the text to something like 60 to start. We'll call this quest name for the variable up here and select is variable. That's important or we won't be able to edit it. Go to graph, and on event construct here, we want to pull out our new quest name variable and set text. And we want to get the set text, not set tooltip text, but the set text. And plug this in here, plug that in here, drag this off of here, and promote to a variable. This is, we're going to call quest name, name text, instance editable, and expose on spawn. Compile and save. Come back to our content drawer, go back to our widgets, go to questing, and we want the WB quest. Open that up and jump into our event graph. I think I may have opened up the wrong one. Oh, no, here it is. Okay. So if we refresh each one of these, we will see our newly created quest name text box here. Everything you need to do this is already in here. You come over here to quest storage info, get storage info, drag off and break quest storage info, and then do the same off of quest info, break, And now we have our quest name right there. All you gotta do is plug it in here and there, and now that will show the pop-up text with quest completed and the name of the quest and quest accepted and the name of the quest. So to set the variable color for the quest name, and this would work also for the quest accepted if you just got the text variable here, but we're just going to pull off of the quest name variable and get quest name and set color and opacity. Plug this in and we can make a slate color. You can set these to whatever color you like: blue, purple, red, yellow, green. For accepted, I like the yellowish gold color. That's just my preference. We can take this variable and this variable, copy and paste, and hook it up into this one and this one. And then we can do the same thing, make slate color. And for green, or for accepted, I like to kind of go with a green because green is good. And that might be too dark. We'll go like that. Okay, so in this we've got to make a quest because I am in my own little test level. So to make a new quest, if you haven't gotten into that, you go to Data Tables, Quest Data, open that up, and add a new quest. We're going to call this, let's say, Sword of Purity, just going off of what FCS has already in the system, as I am in just a blank. Sword of Purity is already taken. I did not realize that. Oh, because I already got it. It won't let me rename it. Okay, quest name, Sword of Purity. Description, find the legendary sword of, I cannot type, geez, purity. Sword is the objective. We will give us a reward from items data table, and we'll just go with a chess piece and one of those. Quest objective info. This is really important. So in the tutorials he goes over this in his for making quests, but this name right here has to match the item name exactly. So if we go back to our data tables folder and open up the DT item data, and we're going to grab this one right here. Name is Sword of Purity. I am going to copy this, and I'm also going to make sure that is quest item is checked. If this is not checked, it will not work for quests. So any item in here that you have that you want to be a quest item needs to have this check mark box checked. Come back here and paste that there, and objective type is collect and one of them. I'm not going to do map tracking at the moment, so we'll do that. And then we'll go back to here and blueprints and miscellaneous. And we're going to grab a BP quest trigger, which is just a box. And for visual representation, like in the other one, I did have just a cube out. So set a cube so we know where to go. Re-click on the box and make sure that we set the quest name. And Sword of Purity is our quest. Now, in order to complete this quest, we need to have an item. So back to blueprints, items, pick up item, and sword of purity is just weapon-sword. One other thing, since I do not have a quest receiver or who we turn the quest in, we're going to go back to our quest data table and click quest autocomplete so that we can see it tested. And we'll play. And we'll run over to this and get quest accepted, sword of purity, and then we'll collect the sword and quest completed, sword of purity. That's simple. It's not hard, but I wanted to show because there's some people that were asking for color change on the pop-up, and then I think having the quest name in the pop-up is also kind of nice to have. Again, if you guys are enjoying these and want more, please like and subscribe. Also, there's a Ko-fi link in the description if you want, no obligation, but please feel free to donate. Thank you and have a good day.